Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday morning model cars and coffee, hosted by Paul over at LeftCoastModelCarBuilds. Thank you, Paul. So on today's episode, first of all, let me thank every one of you guys and girls for supporting my channel and watching my videos, leaving comments. I really appreciate it, and I'm starting to build some friendships and unfortunately, my email, something's wrong. I get no storage. I can't send or receive emails, and I've been pretty busy around here, so I'm going to spend some time in the next week trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Please be patient. I want to reach out and get some shop cards, and it's a whole part. A small part of this whole experience, and so I'm having technical issues with that. But I also want to say, I hope everybody made it through the storm okay. And I was thinking about, the families and the people down there, and let's it's never a good thing, and I just hope that everybody's safe. And so I was gonna show you. Hold on a second. Good morning. I was gonna show you a magazine, actually a couple magazines, but I'm only gonna show you one. I'm gonna save the next magazine for next week. But I'm gonna show you this. I ordered these magazines when I ordered a shipment through Spotlight Hobbies, and they were nice enough to put this magazine in this envelope because it's the first premiere issue of Auto Modeler. And I haven't opened up the magazine at all and flipped through the pages because I want to keep it pristine. I'm going to, keep it. This is like a nostalgia thing. So I'll have to buy another one so I can see what the heck is in it. But until I get a nice piece of plastic I can put this in, I'm going to keep it in this envelope. And the other magazine I'll open up next week, and we'll go through it because I think it's pretty cool and it's inspiring. So what I'm going to do today is show you how's it going with the Porsche. We all know, or most of us know, that Porsche group build, the deadline for that is today. So I hope this day goes really slow because I've had some issues, and I do want to tell you that my Rust Bucket group build and my senior tribute build is done. And I'm going to show you guys that on Monday. And also the deformed cartoon group build. And I'm also going to show you that on Monday. September 30th. I made it. I finished those two, and now I got to concentrate on this Porsche. I know it's Porsche because I lived in Germany for 2 years, and that's what they called it, Porsche. So let me turn you around, and I'll show you what I got. I'd like to tell you guys a quick story about nostalgia, a little incident. I used to coach Little League Baseball. I coached it, I don't know, 30 years ago, and my nephew was on the team, and I was coaching with this guy, Joe, who actually coached me and my best friend when I was a kid. So I went back like 20 years later, and I was coaching with him. And so anyways, we had a good season, and this guy Joe had all the kids sign a ball, and they presented this ball to me. So I kept this ball for like 30 years down in my cellar. And then last year I was having a gathering at Christmas time, and so everybody was over, and I gave my nephew this ball. And he was kind of like, yeah, hey, thank you, Uncle Mark, and I mean, he didn't really think too much of it. And he set the ball down, and my niece's dog went over there and ate it. So I kept that ball 30 years in my basement, and this dog ate it in 30 seconds. And I wasn't happy at the time, but you know what? It big deal. But I thought that was a funny story, so I wanted to share it. Pretty much the only thing I got to do here is maybe a light sanding of 12,000 grit, and attach the license plate and some of the grill parts. Here's the rear valance. Yeah, that came out good, the wing. So it's pretty much all set to go together except for the body. So I was telling you I had an issue. Well, I started off painting with my new airbrush, and I'm stoked with it. Very nice airbrush, gallery. And so I sprayed it, and arguably I thought it was one of my best paint jobs. And so I hit it with the 2K clear, and I don't think it was anodizing the clear, and it wasn't going on. It didn't seem like it was going on right. So I don't think I had it dialed in correctly, and I wasn't spraying it enough at the time. So anyways, what I ended up doing was letting that first coat dry and then wet sanding it. Well, I broke through in like 6 spots, and that's when all hell broke loose. So let's see if you can see that. I had some kind of reaction. So what I ended up doing was, when I broke through, I ended up touching it up with a little micro brush, and that came out nice. But I started doing the panel lines here, and I guess that caused I ended up going to TS13. Don't ask me why. So that's why I had this reaction. So now I got to wet sand it, and this part right here looked like the other side, and it's actually coming down pretty nice. So I gotta, it's gonna take a little while. I gotta have to wet sand it. So that's what I'll be working on today. However, my niece is here from visiting from, she's only here one day, from Idaho. So I got a family gathering to go to. And when I come back from that, then I'll be working on this. So you're going to have to stay tuned to see if I'm able to complete the Porsche group build.